guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a wonderful new year. I can't believe it's already 2020, a whole new decade, and I'm just excited to also start my new post-grad life. Today I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys with an update in my life that I am so excited about. If you can tell from the title, I am starting Accutane. A lot of you might be confused and might not know that I struggle a ton with acne. I've talked about it on my channel very briefly, and I have some videos on my channel, but I feel like I don't really talk about it a lot. Only if you know me in person, only a handful of people really know how much I struggle with acne and how much I've just been struggling for years. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background, show you guys pictures of how my acne is right now, and I want to kind of document my experience with Accutane. So let's go ahead and rewind a little. I started getting acne when I was around 13, 14, and it was the occasional like teenage pimples like here and there, nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna say when I was around 16, that's when I really started breaking out a lot. It would be all over my cheeks, some on my forehead. I had a bunch of those little tiny bumps on my forehead. Luckily that's gone away a lot, but now I'm now 20, and for a good 4 years I have been just battling with acne, and I get really bad breakouts on my cheeks, and I can't tell you guys enough how much acne has affected so many aspects of my life, my self-confidence, my mood, my motivation, my energy. I feel like you only really understand how much acne can affect your life if you have it yourself. And I've never really shown you guys when my acne gets really bad, and I have moments when my acne is really bad. I get a flare of acne and then it kind of goes away and then it comes right back, and I feel like I've never gotten a break from it. I have tried everything, you guys. I've tried Proactive, I've tried all of the over-the-counter medications, I've gone to the dermatologist, I've been prescribed all of the topical creams, nothing worked. I've been prescribed antibiotics, that didn't work. I've been prescribed birth control pills, that did not work. That's also a way to treat acne, that didn't work. Literally I've tried everything. This is like 1/5 of everything that I've tried that's like prescribed and medicated, and nothing has ever worked. And every time that I go to the dermatologist, they tell me, I'm gonna prescribe this medication since I know you've already tried a lot. I'm gonna do this high dosage, and if this doesn't work, I really think you should consider Accutane. And it's something that I always put in the back of my head, because even though my acne, at least for me personally, I know when it's bad for me, I know it's also not the worst thing out there. I know there's people who have it way, way worse, and I always thought Accutane was for the people who have those really serious cases of acne. And even though I think mine gets really bad, I never thought it would be that bad to get to that point of using Accutane. So when dermatologists started telling me you should consider it, I was always like, wait, what? Like, I can use Accutane? I went to my dermatologist last week and I explained to him, I've used everything that you prescribed to me, it is not getting better. My acne started flaring up again, and just a few months ago, you guys, it was so bad. Just a few months ago, it's painful, it hurts my skin. Like, there's been so many times, you guys, where acne, like, I don't want to be all dramatic, but literally I hate my acne so much. And I'm telling you, I feel like you'll only understand if you have acne on your own and you're struggling with acne. There have been so many times where I'm in tears, where I can't look at my skin. I can't stand my skin. You know, as a girl, you want to feel pretty, and it's on your face. Like, I get so insecure talking to people. Like, I feel like that's all they're staring at. Sometimes I feel like I can't go out unless I have makeup on. When I go to the pools, when I go to the beach, when I'm on vacation, I can't just wake up, roll out of bed, and go on with my day. I have to sit down and do my makeup. Otherwise, I know that I'm gonna be just like with my head down all day, like not wanting to look up and talk to anyone because it really affects your self-esteem. I've had so many traumatic experiences with my acne where, like, let's say like I hug someone and I'm literally scared to hug someone or be super close to them because I feel like at any point if I accidentally like brush on their skin or on their jacket, one of my blemishes can like burst. I've struggled with my acne so much, and just last week I had another flare and my skin was doing better, and I told you guys in a video it was doing better, but it just came right back. I was always really scared of Accutane just because I've heard so many people say that it is a very harsh drug. If you don't know what Accutane is, by the way, when you have acne, dermatologists kind of go through like a step system. First you try the acne creams, then you try the antibiotics, you try birth control, there's like anti-hormonal pills, and then the last resort, if none of those work, then they prescribe Accutane to you. So I talked with my dermatologist and he said, you know what, I really think you should consider it now. And I told him I'm ready to try it. I was always really scared to go on it because I've seen videos on YouTube. It's a whole thing on YouTube where people use their Accutane and they say that there's really harsh side effects and things like that. So acne does run in my family. Based on how long people in my family have had it, I'm probably gonna have it for another 10 years, and I cannot, like, I just cannot see myself this is gonna sound so dumb, but I cannot see myself feeling completely confident having acne for another 10 years. Like, I can't, and I've been struggling now for a good 4 or 5 years, and I've gone through so much. Like, this treatment stuff, like this takes a toll on you, doing all these things to your skin and not seeing results. And Accutane is proven to cure acne, and he said it, I'm gonna describe it how he described it to me. This is the only prescription that is proven to cure acne. There's nothing else on the market that can say that. This is in no way, if you have acne, go tell your dermatologist I want Accutane, because it is a harsh drug and it does have a lot of side effects, and you want to be very careful. It's not something to be taken lightly, and I think it's something very personal. Some of those side effects can be very dangerous, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about that, what I was told from my dermatologist. I'm no medical professional. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of how my experience was with my last visit. So on my last visit, like I said, we talked and I agreed, let's do Accutane. So how it works, when you decide to go on Accutane, you must wait 30 days before it can be prescribed to you, and you must be enrolled in this program called iPledge. iPledge is basically a commitment to pregnancy prevention, which, if you don't know anything about Accutane, you're gonna be like, what does pregnancy have to do with anything? And the reason is because if you get pregnant while taking Accutane, Accutane is just a pill and you take it for about 6 months. If you get pregnant while you're using Accutane, and even sometime after Accutane, if you get pregnant, your baby will most likely have a birth defect, and that is so scary. I asked my doctor, why don't they just prescribe it right away if they know it's a cure to acne? And he said the #1 main reason is because if you get pregnant while you're on Accutane, your baby can have a birth defect. I can see why dermatologists give Accutane as your last option, especially let's say you're like 13, 14, 15 and you're starting to get teenage acne, and you go to the dermatologist and you're like, I want this fixed now. When you're young and you're all hormonal, like, the likeliness of you getting pregnant, it's just probably higher, and it's, you know, you're younger, you're not really aware of the consequences and, you know, all the side effects. That's why they start you off with all the other stuff first, even if they know that this is a cure, because this is not something that should be taken lightly, and it comes with a lot of responsibility. So it's just, the risks are definitely higher. But, you know, I'm 20 now, I'm still struggling with acne. This is not, you know, puberty acne, and I'm probably gonna have it for a long time still. So I'm ready to use Accutane. I have no plans at all of getting pregnant soon, so this was the right option for me. And you have to get enrolled in this program. You have to commit to 2 forms of birth control. So while you're taking Accutane, it could be either birth control pills, that could be one form, and then you can use condoms as another if you're gonna be sexually active. So You have to write it on a piece of paper that you will stick to those 2 forms of birth control. You know, this is serious stuff. You're telling the government you are not getting pregnant. You have to do 2 tests to confirm that you are not pregnant right now. So I had to do a urine test, and then about 4 days before I go back for my next appointment, once the 30 days are over, I have to do a blood work test to also confirm that. So they're not taking this very lightly. Also, while you're taking Accutane, I believe you have to do regular blood tests. I have my appointment once those 30 days are over on February 3rd with my dermatologist, and then from there I'm able to pick up my prescription within 7 days. So hopefully, if everything goes well, I can start Accutane towards the beginning of February, and it's gonna be about a 6-month treatment. He told me that about 30 to 40% of people who do a round of Accutane, a round is basically that 6-month period, are cured permanently, like for life. And then he said the people who decide to do another round, let's say they didn't really get the results they wanted, the people who do that second round of Accutane, another 5 to 6 months, about 95% of people are cured permanently. So hopefully I don't need that second round. I've also looked into it. Accutane is not cheap. Luckily I have insurance, so every time I went to the pharmacy it was like $10 per cream, $10 for the pills. Like, it wasn't expensive, but Accutane is expensive. From what I've seen, I'm not sure yet, I don't know how much it'll be, but from what I've seen, it's about $200 to $300 per month supply, and I'm taking it for 5 to 6 months. So I don't know how much my insurance will cover. I'll let you guys know when I start doing those update videos, because I want to document it. Everyone reacts to this medication differently, so hopefully it's just 1 round. The biggest side effects he told me are 2 things, which is dry skin and dry lips. Another reason that my dermatologist also recommended Accutane to me was for scarring. My acne is already causing scarring to my face, and scarring can take years to heal. I feel like we all know people who had acne when they were younger, and you can still see it on their face, the little scars and, you know, the indentations, and I want to prevent that. So hopefully with time, like after my treatment and everything, I'll have clear skin, and then I can work on the scarring and hopefully have like clear, smooth skin again, which I have not seen since I was like 12. Like, I don't even know what that's like anymore. So I think that's everything. I'm really excited. Like I said, I want to do update videos on my channel when I do like 1st month, 2nd month, and so on. If you have taken Accutane before, please let me know your experience. Comment down below. Let me know how it was for you. Did it work? What were your side effects? What products did you use to battle and tackle those side effects? I am a very oily girl. This is all just oil, and I have like oily hair, and I think my skin is also pretty soft because I'm an oily girl. It's gonna be a drastic change to me to go from very oily to like no oil, because it's gonna stop the oils in my skin. I think that's everything that I wanted to say. I am so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. I feel like I've been waiting for this day for years. I'm really happy to start the year off like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see updates on my skin. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys really soon.